Hello, my dear learners. How are you? So, here I am again to be with you with my discussion, of course, for today. Hi.
It's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. Life still finishing one, yeah. Memories we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind.
Last time I discussed with you the nature of communication, which involves four aspects. Yes, those are, can you recall? Those are process, dynamic, symbolic, and what is the other one? Yes, interactive. Again, in no particular order. And I am sure all of us can't stay long in a day without communication, right? So with those four nature of communication, which do you observe most? Is it the process? Is it the dynamic? Is it the symbolic? Or is it the interactive? So, just analyze your daily activities and try to find out which from those four are you commonly observe in your daily interaction. Since it is said that communication is a process, it involves 9 vital elements. Yes, 9 vital elements that interact with one another for a logical conversation and, of course, to serve the purpose of communication. And what are those 9 vital elements? Are you familiar with those? Let me see. Can you guess some of those 9? So let's go together. Those 9 vital elements of communications are the speaker, the message, encoding, channel, receiver, decoding, and what more? There are 3 more. Can you guess the 3 remaining? The first one, the important one after the decoding, of course, the feedback. After the feedback, the next is the context or the environment. And lastly, the what we call hindrance to communication, that is the barriers. And now that you know already the 9 vital elements of communication, let's get closer to them. So come with me. The speaker. The speaker is also known as the sender or communicator. It is the speaker who is the source of information, who intends to convey the message with the intention of passing information and ideas to others. Anyone can become a speaker, but not at the same time. Next is the message. The message is the topic of communication to be delivered to somebody else. Message may take the form of opinion, attitude, feelings, views, orders, or suggestions conveyed by the speaker in words or in actions. Third is encoding. Encoding is the process of converting the messages into symbols, such as words, actions, or other perceivable forms that the speaker understands. Fourth is the channel. The channel is the medium or the means in which the encoded messages is conveyed, personal or non-personal, through speaking, writing, gesturing, signaling, and others. And there are only 5 channels. We have ears, eyes, skin, mouth, and nose. Message is sent and received through our senses. So our senses are the channels in communication. Fifth is the receiver. The receiver is the person who receives the message or for whom the message is meant for. The receiver of the listener is the one who makes sense of what is said and reacts to it. It is the receiver who tries to understand the message in the best possible manner in achieving the desired objectives. Sixth is decoding. Decoding deals with the process of extracting or interpreting encoded meaning in the message of the speaker by the receiver. Seventh is feedback. Feedback is the positive or negative result of monitoring by the speaker of the receiver's response. Similarly, it is the process of ensuring that the receiver has received the message and understood in the same sense as sender meant it. Feedback may include reactions, responses, or information provided by the receiver. It is the essence of a two-way communication. Second to the last is context. Context is the communication situation or the environment itself where the communication takes place. It could be physical, like classroom, auditorium, streets, and others. Or it could be psychological classroom, not for teaching, but for PTA meetings. Conversation or communication may happen in different contexts or places or environment. And last, we have the barriers. Barriers are the factors that affect the flow of communication and can misrepresent the message and intention of the message being conveyed, which may result in failure of the communication process. Noise is an example of a barrier to communication. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you learned something from my discussion and you're going to continue to be with me discussing the two remaining topics under the process, nature, and functions of communications. What are those two? Those two are, of course, the process of communication and the functions of communication. Once again, while you are just new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please hit the button bell so you will always be updated with my upcoming videos focusing on topics in the subject oral communication in context. Once again, this is Teacher Evs waving you goodbye and babush.